Shalom. I just want to start off by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Chach Wadash. I want to give the honors to the apostles on the Ezra and Millstone. Peace and salutations to Ophalek and the Akim, spreading his truth throughout the four corners of this earth. My name is Asha Allah, and today I just want to go into watching and praying, man. And without further ado, I'm going to start in this Mark 14 and verse 38. It says, Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. Right? So we're commanded to watch and pray. And these are our tools, our defensive tools, man, to keep us from falling into temptation, man. When you go into this word temptation, it says to draw, entice, to allure away from God's law, or to draw, to entice someone to sin. And that was a verb for tempt, which the word temptation comes from the word tempt. Salakia. Mark 14 and 38. Like I was saying, when you go into this word, watch, it says to be cautious and active. It says to take heed lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity suddenly overtake one. Right? When you go into that word remission, it goes into to slacken. When you go into that word remit, that's where that word remission comes from. It goes into slacken. When you go into indolence, it goes into to being lazy, laziness. Right? It says some destructive calamity overtake one. So so going back, and when you go into that word pray, the word pray goes into beg. So we ought to be circumspect, and pray without ceasing. And those tools will help us not fall into temptation, man. And I have some precepts. See, this is First Peter 5 and 8. It says, Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Right? When you go into these words, sober goes into being temperate, man, being having self-restraint, being circumspect. And when you go into the word circumspect, comes from circumference, which means circle, and then spectacle, which means like your eye view. Just being aware of what's going on around you. And when you go into the word vigilant, it's the same word as watch. Gorgreo. Yeah, gorgreo. It's the same word as watch. And it says, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So we know that the physical counterpart of Satan is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. We know that he hath but a short time. So he's coming down with that wrath. We're going to see him ramp up things more and more, and even on the spiritual side, man. Satan is sifting us. When you go into that word sift, it goes into inwardly agitate, to overthrow one's faith. So we're called to be sober and to be vigilant, to be watchful, to be circumspect. This is Ephesians Ephesians 5:15 says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. You know, making the most out of every opportunity, as it says here in the NIV. You know, walking circumspectly, man, weighing out the incomes and the outcomes with every move that we make, man, and try to make the most out of it. This is Philippians 4:6. It says, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the Most High. All right. You know, prayer is a major tool, is a major weapon for us, man. It says, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the Most High. All right. And let me grab this Sirach. You know, because through prayer, man, that's how we get closer. That's how we get closer to the Lord, man. This is Sirach 35 and verse 17. It says, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, until it come nigh, he would not be comforted, and would not depart, till the Most High shall be behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. Right. You know, it says the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. You know, so those prayers go straight before the Lord, man. Raphael speedily taking these prayers before the Lord, man. All right, another one I want to grab is Luke 18. Luke 18:1. And it says, and he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and faint not. You know, and let me just read this in NIV. And it says, then Yahushua told his disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and not give up. I'm gonna just go down to the point that I wanted in this parable. You know, this is Luke 18:7. It says, shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with him? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? All right, you know, so we're commanded to pray and to not give up, man. You know, and like I said in that Sirach 35 and 17, you know, it says that he would not be comforted and would not depart, to the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. You know, so we keep on praying. You know, we keep on you know, we can't weary the Lord. You know, we can't weary the Lord with our prayers, man. You know, the Lord doesn't get weary. You know, so we make known our requests continuously to the Lord until he moves, man. See, another one I wanted to grab is just a couple of chapters over. This is Luke 21 and verse 36. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Right, you know, and you know, being occupied in these prophecies, you know, you see the things that are coming to pass, man. You know, World War III is on the fence. You know, the MOTB is gaining more and more headline. You know, it's starting to become or it is mainstream, but it's starting to be more in our faces, and soon it's going to be mandatory, man. You know, Jacob's trouble, that's going to be all out and be played out before our faces, man. And it says what? To escape. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be counted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. You know, we want to get far away from these things, man. We want to overcome these things. So what? We have to watch and pray. Let's see, this last precept I want to grab is this Revelations 3. That was it. You know, so, but hopefully this is edifying, you know, and showing that, you know, we have to watch and pray. You know, watching and praying, you know, goes a long way. You know, these are tools given unto us to help us fight temptation, to help us not fall into temptation. You know, so hopefully this is edifying. You know, I just want to wrap it up and end up by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Cha'akwadash. Want to give the honors to the apostles and Ezra's great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim and the hopeful elect, spreading his truth at the four corners of this earth. Shalom.